there's some important updates coming soon for working while you're receiving Social Security that I want to make sure that you know about. So we're going to start off going to the Social Security website, ssa.gov, to see how things are now. And then I'm going to share with you what the changes are going to be. Okay, again, Social Security website, the article's called Receiving Benefits While Working. And the Social Security Administration says, if you are younger than full retirement age and earn more than the yearly earnings amount, we may reduce your benefit amount. And the full retirement age in 2026 is going up to 67 years old for most people. Okay, so if you're under the full retirement age for the entire year, we, the Social Security, are going to deduct $1 from your benefit payment for every $2 that you earn above the annual limit. And for 2025, that limit is $23,400. And it's important to recognize that this is just before you reach your full retirement age. In the year that you reach your full retirement age, Social Security is going to deduct $1 in benefits for every $3 you earn above a different limit. And in 2025, this limit on your earnings is $62,160. Importantly, Social Security only counts your earnings up to the month that you reach your full retirement age, not your earnings for the full year. And it's important to note that's only in the year that you reach your full retirement age. Okay. And as I mentioned earlier, this is based on your full retirement age. And in 2026, everybody's going to have a full retirement age, every new qualifier of 67. Currently, it's 66 years and 10 months. Okay, so that lays the groundwork. But now the question is, what are the changes coming and why do I think this is important? For that, I want to go to an article written by Donna LaValle, and she works at Kiplinger's, and the article's called 6 Changes Coming to Social Security in 2026. And the very first one is the earnings test, and she says you can earn more from work in 26 while collecting benefits. The article says for beneficiaries younger than full retirement age throughout the year. Now, this is a really important theme. Everything I'm sharing is before full retirement age. Once you reach your full retirement age, you can earn as much as you want and not suffer these penalties. Okay, let's go back to the article. The Social Security, and she says temporarily, withholds $1 of a worker's benefit for every $2 earned over $23,400 in 2025. And in 2026, the estimated annual earnings limit is going to go to $24,360. And so there's going to be $1 of benefits will be withheld for every $2 that you earn above this limit. Again, in 2026, it's $24,360, and that's before you reach your full retirement age. And then when you do reach your full retirement age, in that year, she says you only forfeit. I'm going to say you only forfeit $1 of benefits for every $3 in 2025 earnings above $62,160. $1 out of $3 still seems like a lot to me. Okay, the estimated annual earnings limit in 2026 is $64,800. And again, that compares to the $62,160. And for that, you're going to lose $1 in benefits for every $3 withheld until the month the beneficiary reaches their full retirement age. So that's the changes, but there's other changes coming to Social Security that I think we all need to know about. So I'm going to continue with this article by Kiplinger's. And the first one is their estimate of what the Social Security cost of living adjustment is going to be. They say it's looking low and they're estimating it's going to be about 2.5%. But I want to warn you because that 2.5%, it's not like that's going into the final check to retirees because importantly, Social Security takes out Medicare premiums, and the increased cost of Medicare for many people is going to eat up that entire 2.5% increase. So Medicare is an enormously important program in the United States. once you turn 65, if you've qualified for Medicare, you're on Medicare, but many would-be retirees, soon-to-be retirees, assume that Medicare is going to be inexpensive. And unfortunately, it's not. In fact, according to Fidelity, even once we're on Medicare, Fidelity says that we need to budget $165,000 for the rest of our lifetime once we reach 65 to pay for both the Medicare premiums, but then also the costs that Medicare does not cover. So that's an enormous expense for all of us. You need to have that in your plan. And that's why I'm proud to partner on today's video with Chapter. Chapter is a Medicare advisor that has access to all the various plans. And the reason I agreed to partner with them, the reason I'm excited to partner with them, is I believe that they're putting your best interest ahead of their own. They've got a lot of expertise in this area, but you want that expertise benefiting you, not the person on the phone call with you. You don't want a salesperson. You want an expert that's listening to what you really need and then is saying, hey, based on what you're saying, this is the plan that's best for you. I believe that Chapter's that type of advisor, which is why I've agreed to partner with them. And I've received feedback from viewers saying their experience was really positive and they felt that Chapter was putting their interests, the client's interest, ahead of Chapter's own interest. So thank you, Chapter, for sponsoring this video. You can reach them at the QR code below. Okay, and let's keep going. Back to that Kiplinger's article. The next change is full retirement age is going to go up in 2026. Right now, newly qualifying people, their full retirement age is 66 and 10 months. That's going to go up for new qualifiers in 2026, where it'll be 67 years old for all of us. Okay, the next one that Kiplinger's talks about is, unfortunately, we're gonna have to pay more Social Security tax, some of us, in 2026 than we did in 2025, and that's because the limit of the amount of money that's subject to Social Security tax is indexed for inflation. That's going up. In 2025, the limit's $176,100. And that was up $7,500 from 2024. And in 2026, it's estimated it's going to increase another $7,500 from the 2025 ceiling of $176,100. So it's going to go to, it's estimated, $183,600. Also, the earnings of Social Security credits, how much money you need to earn to say that you got 4 credits in that calendar year, that's going to go up. It's going to go up a little bit. And then the Social Security, this one is just crazy to think about. The number 6 is the Social Security Trust Fund will be 7 years away from facing insolvency. Now, that doesn't mean that our Social Security checks go away, but it does mean that the Social Security trust administrators say that the current taxes at that time will only be able to pay about 75 to 80% of the benefits that we're currently paying out. So it's important to plan and to do scenario plannings and say, what happens if Social Security is not around when I need it? I think it will be around. I think the politicians are going to do so, but it shows the importance of planning. Both, whether you're already on Social Security, whether you're years away or whether you're 2 decades away, having a plan, your own plan that helps you understand what are you going to do if Social Security benefits drop to 75 or 80%. Being able to plan for that. There's really good software to help you come up with your own retirement plan, your own financial plan. Do yourself a favor. Don't build your own plan in Excel or Google Sheets. It just takes too much time. The software that I like is called Bolden. It used to be called New Retirement. You can sign up for it in the link below and you'll be supporting the channel. I am an affiliate. And if you like this video, another really important decision we all have to make is, when do we decide to retire? Which is why I made this video here. Why waiting to 65 to retire might be a big mistake. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.